don't want it to be boring. I want it to be entertaining. I want it to be fun. I'll just let whatever ride. If I'm not winning battles, if I'm not getting my taps, and I still am gonna be here because I'm not like a little poo boy and stuff. But like, you know, I don't know what you expect out of me. You can't like win my battle against the fucking COVID-19 mask guy. Okay, can't even win my battle against the fucking COVID-19 mask guy. You guys want me to perform? Okay, okay, it's crazy. That's crazy, chat. Can't remember the last time my gift gallery got filled up. Lord have mercy. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Coming. So yeah, if I can't even get past this guy, how do you guys expect me to measure up to final bosses? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't even make it past the first like fucking level on Mario Kart, like, how do you expect me to race Bowser? You know, and like, man's got a COVID-19 mask on, bro, spanking me. I got to get him off the screen after this. You know what I mean? Snipe, chat. Come on, chat. Snipe. I know I've been gone. I know I've been gone, chat, but we got to snipe. We're really gonna let a man with a COVID-19 mask on beat us, bro? That's insane. It's all right. I can lose with grace, guys. It is okay. 10 seconds. Snipe, chat. We got this. Snipe. Snipe, chat. Yes. Yes, snipe. Snipe. Ah, it is what it is, chat. All right, bro. Your mask is it's enraging me. Okay. All right. So you did try. You absolutely did try. Let me pop the Never Miss a Beats headphone. All right. Oh, can you guys hear me on this thing, or like did I like lose my mojo? Oh man, the Wi-Fi, everything. It's not that serious. Okay. Nothing actually. Turns out nothing is actually that serious. Well, I mean a few things, few health related, things. But in the bigger grand scheme of things, you're like material running around a tiny little pebble in vast nothingness, allegedly. We don't even know if that's true. That's the reality of our situation, guys, is we don't even know if that's true. You know? Could literally just all be leftist propaganda. So yeah, we don't have any tangible evidence that says, hey, space is real. You know what I mean? It is a real place. Going out to outer space is a real place. We can verify it. $10K likes. Have you ever been to outer space? Well, how come all of the videos and pictures of people that were in outer space all had, all of the people with long hair all had way too much hairspray in on the same day at the same time when they were filming? You know, like I just find that really strange. Is it because they knew? Is it because they knew that the hair was going to be like floating around weightlessly and it's all a mess, and that was going to make things harder. So we need to like hurry up and put a bunch of hairspray so that way it all just kind of stays in one spot. Is that the logic behind it, or is it because it was filmed on a movie production set and they didn't take into account that it probably wouldn't have a stiff appearance? It probably would have more of a, fluid like movement to it, rather than, you know what I'm saying? But what did they have to base that off of in the 80s, right? I'm not taking that as a compliment right now because the last picture I saw of Biebs was looking pretty rough. He was looking pretty twacked. Okay. How's work? Work is going great. I am currently in the office, cranking out numbers. How you doing? Uh-huh. Okay. 11.5K. Let's go. You know it. Fucking love Casey Williams, dude. You literally fixed my look. I guarantee you, I never would have. Bro, the pictures of me before I got a sleeve are out of pocket. Nothing but fucking thirst traps and good ones. 100%. I'm talking about baddie and she knows she a 10. But as soon as I got the sleeve and as soon as I hopped on test, it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. Something happened to like my mental health. And I had some experiences and I'm trying to shake back from those experiences. I don't know what happened that made me. Oh, yeah. Actually, I do know what happened. I know what happened that made me hop on test. I did a really stupid thing. Um, I wanted to be on test anyway, but I wanted to do it the right way, which is like, okay, train as a natural and actually get results as a natural. And at least say that you've been training consistently for like 12, 24 months. You know what I mean? I'm going to wait until I turn 30 years old. Right. So like I had a couple of years of consistent diet and training and I was actually getting some results as a natural person going to the gym, and I experienced the L5S1 disc bulge due to a deadlift that I probably executed with improper form. And I did it 4 times without a belt on after working at Food Lion Distribution all day long, all week long. And if you know anything about that job at ADUSA, it is literally just people order selecting all day on a pallet jack. And that requires you to ride the pallet jack and you are standing. So all right. So you are riding the pallet jack. All right. So you're riding it and it's got the pallet jack dragging behind. You have to grab the plastic pallet, put it on the jack, make sure that there's a pallet. Both of them are on the jack. It's not going to slide off when you're zooming around the warehouse. Okay. So bang, here we are. It is time. Sorry, guys. It is time. Told the truth a little bit too much there. It is time to go be employed. It is time. It is, sorry, suffering from success right now. I'm trying to have a real adult conversation with you guys. So listen, you're zooming around the warehouse, dude. You're excited. It's like, dude, this is great. I'm gonna make fucking almost $20 an hour doing this, once I figure this out. Awesome. Cool. So what do we have? Food Lion, right? Food Lion is a pretty big company. All right. Well, you have people at Food Lion that are bringing a already made pallet. It's already made. It's already stacked with groceries that need to be stocked on the shelf so that way the consumer, you and I, can conveniently show up at whatever time we feel like showing up to grab whatever items that we feel like grabbing. Okay? These items come from all over the fucking place, but they all meet up at the same time at one of these mega distribution centers. So that way a worker, myself, yourself, some other productive American citizen, right, can make sure that these orders are picked and sent to your local grocery store. So how does that happen? When you see somebody at the Walmart or
Hair, nothing.
store and you see them with that really tall pallet and it's already wrapped in saran wrap and they're making the big bucks at the grocery store because they're doing the thing that nobody wants to do, which is stocking the shelves, especially if it's like overnight. They get the big pallet, right? And then it's their job to scan each individual item and put that shit on the shelves all nice and crisp and fucking organized and clean and perfect looking. So that way you guys can come in and be like, oh my God, look at this Walmart. Look at this Food Lion. Oh wow, they really care about us in here, guys. I think I'm going to spend my money at this location. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that is the reaction that we want to have all of our potential customers coming through the door, right? Coming through the door, we need you to buy something. So, it's going to be a little bit easier to get you to think, hey, maybe I should buy things at this place when it's all nice and fucking organized and it's pretty and it's colorful and it's clean. All right, cool. Well, you're at the top of the food chain besides being a manager, besides being, whatever, HR, whatever. Top of the food chain, stocking the shelves, all that shit, right? Okay, cool. Now, who is going to be the person who gives you the giant pallet? That is you. You're going to be the guy riding around on the pallet jack, making the big pallet for the stocker at the grocery store to put on the shelves. And it sucks until you figure it out. So I did it before, and I'm going to try to do it again because I want to make fucking $1,000 a week, and I want to be able to say that I worked my ass off for it, like a man, straight up. I didn't fucking sit on TikTok Live or whatever the fuck. I went and showed up on time, and I kept my mind and my actions on the task until the task was complete with the best of my abilities, as safe and professionally as possible. Anyways, fucking Japanese over here. All right, cheers. So my dad died on Father's Day. Little fun fact about me. My dad's dead. I don't know how many of you guys can relate to your dad being dead, but specifically, my dad died on Father's Day. So it is that time of year, and normally I don't. My dad's an alcoholic, and he died of his alcoholism. So I'm not trying to be a bummer, all right? I'm just trying to, if you going through some shit this time of year, I feel you. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not going to cry about it this year. I'm just going to not drink about it this year. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. All right. He was 43 years old and he died of cirrhosis due to alcoholism. 43, that's pretty young to go at that age. His wife, my sister's mom, she died at 37. 37 of cirrhosis due to alcoholism. Just because alcohol is legal doesn't mean it's safer than anything else. If anything, bro, it's way more dangerous than a lot of other things that you could be choosing to experiment with. And because it's legal, there's less stigma attached to it. It's more socially accepted. So it's going to be a lot easier for you to hide your alcoholism. It's going to be a lot easier for you to deny that you have a problem. But I'm not the person to tell you whether or not you're an alcoholic. You're the person to tell you whether or not you're an alcoholic. And it's up to you to follow the steps that you need to follow to either A, try to manage your drinking and have a more manageable experience with alcohol. Maybe you're not like a cold-blooded alcoholic, right? Like maybe you're not one of these die-hard people that as soon as like you get like one or two drinks in you, the obsession, like to like continue drinking doesn't just completely take over, because there are people like that. I'm not one of those people. Like I thought that I was, and I really subscribed to that ideology for a long time. And it led me to misery. And I have a lazy eye, guys. So if you hang out with me and you watch me, it's just one of those things. I'm wearing glasses that are corrective, and I've had surgery on my eyes too. I see the chat, and so it's just one of those things. You can hang out here, and we can be cool, or you can pick on me because of my acne scars and the lack of symmetry in my eyeballs sometimes, and the way that they move. But I'm gonna like start just like moving them around all crazy and shit just because you guys seem to have a problem. A problem with it. But yeah, so what else were we talking about? Okay. We were talking about what were we talking about? Oh no, I was yapping. Mm, that's right, Dad's dead. My bad. That's right, Daddy. Yeah, he's dead. Kind of like, hey there, viewer. You're blocked. No, I'm just kidding. All right. See, what did Dad look like? I miss him, dude. I never had a healthy, functioning relationship with my dad. All right, so here I'll show you. So here's me, all right? Like when I'm happy and healthy. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. It's like it's mirrored, right? But I won't like when I'm happy and healthy, right? I'm like this is how I'm trying to look in the next. This is how I'm trying to look in the next like couple of weeks. You know, like happy and healthy. Okay. So he had great genetics, I feel like he had like if he was a healthy person and he like ate the right way and made an attempt to actually like be in the gym and stuff. I mean, he worked so much manual labor. He's poor, you know what I'm saying? So he had to work manual labor. Plus, he was also a convicted felon, right? Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? Anyways, these are the only pictures that I have of my dad. I live in Greer. He was also short. He was young and healthy right here, face full of life, doing well for himself. Y'all think I'm short. Y'all laugh at me and clown on me. Boy, I'm 5'8" for real in real life, and I'm not insecure about my height at all. Okay, so I'm 5'8". My dad, yeah, he used to get so mad. He felt so played, dude. He was my dad was 5'4", bro. I'm in the eighth grade, and I'm in the eighth. My dad really started, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like, I love my dad to death, and I respect. Like, I feel for him. I feel for him, man. I gotta watch what I say. My family watches my shit and everything, but he's my fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? He's my father, so I would never say nothing to disrespect my dad though. Uh, but they'd be complaining and shit. You could just tell he just wasn't well. This is, you know what I'm saying? He's a younger, he's sick right here. You know what I mean? Liver and stuff. So, but Sucks. I watched him die in a hospital. Watched him die in a hospital. Uh, I had drank alcohol that day. Hey, what's up, Morgan Baker? You lost your dad too. Hold on one second. Um, I see. I don't want to say your I don't want to say your name, but I'm sorry to hear about your loss. The chat's moving. It's like getting on my nerves, and like people are doing it on purpose. Sorry. This is really annoying, dude. I have a tripod. So if I press the phone too hard, it's gonna fall over, right? All right. Yes. All right. There she is. Are you a real person? I stumble for sure. Hey, it's nice to meet you, Morgan. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys in the chat can relate. Victoria said she lost her dad as well. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, guys, follow along if you guys are new here, especially if you're local. Especially if you're local. I know there's going to be people that try to talk you out of being my friend, dude, but like, give me a chance. And until you have a real reason of something that I did to you, that didn't come from some random blue-haired person on Reddit, like, let's be honest. I ain't been in trouble in a long time. And I just want to have fun. Y'all remember when life used to be fun? I'm serious. This is a serious question. Do you guys remember when fucking life used to be fun? I don't need as much help as I did last week. Yeah, we all have to grow up. I am. These are loyal moderators. I want to talk to you guys. I want to hang out and have fun. I want to talk to you guys, and I'm not the type that's just gonna run battles all day long. I'm just gonna run battles all day long. What's up, Kitty So Fresh? The adulting has to come first. Any plans for today? Kinda, sorta. I see a couple of positive comments. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I pay attention to. I'll mod for you, homie. You're a certified recovery coach too. Okay, I would like to trust that you're telling the truth. Let's give you an opportunity and see if you are legit. The phone. Okay. Okay, so you can't block anybody. As soon as I see you doing a good job pinning all of the mean, unnecessary comments, I'll let you start blocking people. Okay? But right now, all you can do is mute. Yo, what's up, Wilson W? Things are about to get a lot better. Things already have gotten a lot better, actually. Matter of fact, things already have gotten a lot better. All right, so you guys got me all sidetracked. Now, this is my fucking ADHD brain, bro. See, if you guys have been here for some years, some of you guys have got me figured out pretty good. Some of you guys have Dude, you guys wouldn't believe the kind of people that watch me. Like, like, bro, y'all, some of y'all might really think whatever it is that y'all think, bro, but I have actual, like, real, legitimate people that fuck with me on this app. Like, you don't know who I'd be talking to in the DM, bro. You don't know who be watching me and silently supporting, not involving themselves in all the drama in the chat. And they're like, yeah, Nick, I watched your live chat for, you know, 30 seconds before I realized that, you know, you're probably bipolar. Or, you know what I mean? Something like that. You know, well, how would you know? Well, considering I work in the field and blah, 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 etc. You know, just because you have challenges doesn't mean that you always have an excuse. Just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to choose. That was off the dome, huh? Be yourself, chat. Doesn't matter who's watching. You know, no matter who's watching. I really came up with that off the top of the dome, bro. What did I say? Just because you have a challenge doesn't mean you always have an excuse. Just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to wake up and choose. Don't have the blues. Come on, bro. Get a clue. It's always been up to you. Straight up freestyling right now. Straight up, bro. Don't let your mental health be an excuse for going out and being a terrible person. I literally just freestyled that shit for you guys and I felt so vulnerable and I feel like it hit. I feel like it hit though. So I'll be a cringe ass motherfucker in the sake of it. I, you know, hey, if old Papa Pat can write songs, why not I, right? Somebody got that screen recorded and yeah, so somebody definitely did clip that. It will be on YouTube. Let's see it. Let's just see, guys, because we're all right. So if you're not fucking aware, not everybody in this little bubble right here is a uh, viewer. A lot of these people up here are posters and streamers. No hate, no shade. I'm not. No hate, no shade. No hate, no shade. It's all good. I need you, you need me. And I like how the things have been going kind of recently, how it's like I don't have to feel scared when I use my phone and I can still be like we can still have fun without it being too much. Like, you know what I mean? That's what whatever. No. So I wonder if anybody is going to. Should I make? I'm going to. I'm going to. Thank you to my favorite mod for keeping everything safe. You are my favorite person in the whole wide world. All right, let's do this before somebody tries to steal it. Just because you have a challenge. Just because you have a challenge doesn't always mean that you have an excuse. And just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to wake up and choose. That's where I botched it. I fucked it right there. All right, too many words, too many syllables. And just because you have a shut up, ew. Just because you have a challenge doesn't always mean that you have an excuse. Just because you have. And just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to wake up and choose. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. And then what did I say? Challenge, excuse, chemical imbalance, choose. All right, what's going on with that short-term memory, boss? Come on. Chemical? Okay. Just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to wake up and choose. And what did I say? What did I say? I forgot. Blues? Blues. Blues. I said blues. Okay. Oh yeah, don't have the blues, right? Okay. Don't have the blues. Why though? That part was super cringe and embarrassing to say out loud. Okay, but we gotta do it. I lost my rhythm. I don't want to give up on it because I know that it's going to probably perform well just because of literally how cringe it is. So, is there anybody that could help me remember those lyrics the way that I put them? What's going on? Hold on one second. I think there's um I think there's something going on. Yeah, it's just a TV. I got a headphone in. Okay. So I'm gonna share something with you guys while we're sitting in the cringy, awkward silence of a person who is experiencing writer's block, but simultaneously he's not a writer, and nobody is. Oh my gosh, nobody is in high demand for any of his scripts or anything. But the way that the world is today, every time you get an idea or every time you log on or every time you do anything, bro, it's like pulling a lottery ticket. So you're never going to win the lottery if you don't play. All right. And unless you're doing awful things like an awful person, then there's being embarrassed should be the last thing that you need to worry about. Like, don't be a bad person and you're okay. Be embarrassed all you want. Just don't go out here in the name of like social media fame and be a bad person and you'll be okay. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? All right. Just because you have a challenge doesn't always mean that you have an excuse. And just because you have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that you still don't have to wake up and choose. Just because you. So don't get the blues. Wait, what did I say after that? This actually isn't that bad. As cringe as you guys think it is, what did we predict? What do we predict is going to yield within 90 minutes of posting? 10K? Go on a cruise? don't get the blues, bro. Yeah, I can't respond to anybody that has like, guys, can y'all be fun? Can y'all be cool? All right, well, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna put this in the drafts for now. We're gonna put this in the drafts for now. We'll put it in the drafts, and we're just gonna have a chill time, guys. To be honest, I'm kind of down with the chill vibes. I'm kind of down with reading people's comments and just like chilling a little bit sometimes. I cleaned up. I'm doing okay. It's getting warm outside, man. Crazy how hot it's getting. All right, can you guys see me? I reckon. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna take it off of subscribers only, guys. I do have to do my I have to. I love my subscribers, man. All right, what's going on out there? Let's see. Let's see what downtown Greenville.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Hmm. 3 hours ago. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm learning, and before I just start coming on here and talking, so I just feel like that would be all right. So what did you guys see? Did you guys have anything special happen in your town? Did you guys have anything special happen today? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Um, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy too. I saw some. Who is this? Oh, I'm wearing glasses and my vision is still not that good. It's pretty bland. Okay. I am a well-spoken individual, and I am also a good conversation. I am also socially aware, and I'm also a couple of other good qualities. Okay. You will see me hesitate because it literally, I have to go through like 3 or 4 different thought processes before I even respond to a person's comment because the way that some of these people are, like, they might just lots of protests in Florida. Okay, you guys understand. Cool. So it's not that I'm being rude or it's not that I'm missing your comment. It's that like maybe I need you to come back and comment again, you know? So I see, okay, that's a safe person. Victoria, what's up? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, my buddy just texted me. I wonder if he can see me right now. I don't think he uses TikTok. I'm very excited. I am looking to be, I'm getting busy and things are looking up. And I'm not on here telling you guys how stressed out I am because I have no idea X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I have an opportunity to fucking fix my shit, man. If I fucking do it, you know, I'm gonna do that. The world is so crazy, bro. I just don't even want to. Like, bro, the world is so crazy now, and it always has been. But it's just, it really is crazy, man, out there. It really is, man. Am I wrong for feeling like I just, bro? You know what the most impressive thing to me is about a person is how safe they are and how much they value other people's safety and needs and stuff. When I see a person is like safe with himself or herself and also like cares about the people around them, and like you could tell, like that to me is like the most impressive thing. Like I could care less about a boat, a Tesla, I could care less about any of that stuff. Like character is the most important thing, man. Character, integrity. It's okay. Mmm. My favorite mod said, let's change out the word blues with ooze. Hmm. Ooze. Hmm. Now you're speaking my language. I can't wait until I can move freely. I can't wait till I can be myself. I can't wait until I could just be myself. I can't wait until I could just be myself, bro. It's miserable having to people please and having to worry about a motherfucker's opinion about me, man. Having to worry about what a person has to say about how I look or how I sound, or because I'm not hurting anybody and I never would ever disrespect anybody or anything. But just the fact that I could sit here and talk to you guys on the live chat for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, man, maybe I have to switch up the way that I speak. Maybe if I just I sit up real and I put all of my effort into being proper and being accepted and yada yada yada. There's a time and place for that. It's cool to have manners. It's not really cool to have a below average vocabulary to where your filler words are cuss words and because you don't want to have that. So, as a person, just so you know, that's another filler word. You know, if we were reading more books and spending more time doing things to expand, right, then our conversations would be more sought after and they would be more valued. And the attention that every single human being does want, we all want attention at some degree. When they hear you open your mouth and fucking sense, fucking things that make sense, and it sounds right come out of your mouth, dude. It doesn't matter what you fucking look like. It doesn't matter what you look like. Every human being on this planet is going to respect a well-spoken person, especially if you can speak in front of a crowd. It's a gift. It's a skill. And I'm self-conscious right now because I get in this flow state. I get in this, like, you know what I mean? I get to where it's like, okay, hell yeah, let's go. All right, another battle. Okay, another whatever. And it's like, I hate how I have the anxiety that I have. And it's like, there's nothing bad happening. There's still just that lingering anxiety underneath the surface, you know? And it's like, oh, well, you know, what if this? What if that? Thank you for the follow. You did help with the song. You don't have to say sorry to me. It's my favorite moderator. All right, let's open up some boxes. Fuck it. I can't be scared, bro. I just gotta say hey to these people, bro. I gotta say hey to people, bro. What the hell's Wes got going on? Or is he at work right now? You know what? Is that Robert? I'm gonna start picking people. Shit. And if you're cool, cool. And if you're not, okay, whatever. That's on you. Cool. All right, let's see about this person right here. I'm calling y'all in boxes. I'm trying to see who y'all is. Calling y'all in boxes. I'm trying to see who y'all is. Hurry up and get it before I change my face and you can't make it your profile picture. Oh, all right. Damn, Allison doesn't want to come in a box. Damn, did this person really subscribe to my page to tell me to hop off? That is crazy. Who does that? Oh, Allison's here, everybody. Oh, hey.
What's up?
It's nice to officially meet you for the first time.
You haven't seen me in lives?
Mm-mm. No, I've met you
That's true.
as your screen name, but this is my first time hearing your voice and seeing you in a box.
Yeah, I was just about to take a nap. It's been a long night.
Yeah, what were you guys up all night doing? Talking about?
Well,
Huh?
I was just up. Pat was
Huh?
on late. No, it was Pat. Yeah.
What were they up to?
What was he doing?
I'm just curious. You know me.
You were there.
No hate, no shade. No, I don't know. I really don't. Listen, I'm just now logging on. Allison, I'm just trying to see what's up. I just want to see what's going on today.
Basically, like, they tried to have, I don't know if it was like a meeting or something, but they tried to have like some live, and like it was just all over the place. Like Johnny and Pat in the beginning were like arguing with each other.
Wait, so he's back?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like they were like talking to different people. Something happened with like this one girl and Tony, I guess, and Tony was there.
I think somebody mentioned something about that. You don't have to go into too much, but I think I heard something about that. But I know what you're talking about with that part. Yeah. But yeah, I heard about it. But is he okay?
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I don't know him, but
yeah, right.
Yeah, he was on the Discord. I think he's good. He's okay, but and then like basically like Paul and Zach were on it for like a couple hours, just like messing around, and then they all went to get McDonald's.
I'm really happy that they're okay and they're safe and that they are okay today. And that's all I have to say on it. So if that's all that I missed, that's it. I heard something like
Yeah.
people might be getting paid $1,000 to go there right now, according to somebody. He was offering
Yeah, I think
people.
he said that in one
It's kind
person.
of
There was a
crazy.
couple people in the chat that were like, "Oh, I need help," but they weren't even paying attention really,
Mhm.
which is
Right.
kind of, but
Well,
maybe it's
hey,
a
I
good
hope
thing.
you know what I'm gonna say. We'll move on from the topic. I hope for the highest possible outcome and blessings and prosperity and just the best life, man, for everybody. You know what I mean? That's great. I hope people get sober, get well, stay well. Okay, do the deal, next
Yeah,
right thing. Anyways, how's your day going, Allison?
it's good. I'm just chilling. What about you? Any plans today? Just
I've had a pretty productive little weekend day. I feel a lot better about the days moving forward, and I feel a lot better about showing my face on the internet right now because I'm not in such a desperate situation that only few niche people will understand why I'm choosing to use TikTok as a means of communication in those
hmm
moments because I'm not a Lisa Richards and I'm not a Jordan Paul or what's that chef Carleon? Top four ways. Top four ways, yeah. So I'm not that guy either. So I fell into some catastrophic circumstances, and I already had subscribers, and I already had the likes, views, and engagement and stuff, the platforms, and I just so happened to have some people that cared to fucking help me out of those situations. So they
hmm
did, and now I'm no longer in those situations. And moving forward, I am going to make sure that I do anything and everything that is possibly in my control to not end up back in a situation where I could be embarrassing myself and others in
Yeah,
the hopes
definitely.
of in the hopes of making survival money.
Yeah, sounds like
It
a good
gets.
plan. I mean,
I'm
keep it
sorry,
up.
Allison. I keep cutting you off, Allison. I'm really bad about that. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it sounds like a good plan, and just keep up. You know what to do. Don't let the haters get to you.
And the comments don't really bother me as bad, Allison, as much as it is the outright damaging stuff. But we don't have to get into that. You already know.
Yeah.
But I feel a lot better as far as my headspace and my experience was a little rocky coming home. But
hmm
once I finally actually I'm gonna be real. Once I finally went outside and touched some fucking grass, dead the fuck ass. Like as soon as I was just I was forced. I had to be outside, be in public, human interaction, not me on the chat. It helps me.
I bet. Sometimes you just gotta, take a break and touch some grass, and see some people, and then, get back to reality.
Well, when you're having symptoms of when you're having really bad anxiety attacks and you have a history of like psychosis sometimes, you know what I mean? It's 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 just really hard to not feel scared. I don't know what other way to put it. And you don't have to have a good reason. None of it
Yeah.
has to be based in reality. There doesn't have to be any real signs of any imminent danger, and you will still feel this overwhelming sense of impending doom. And it takes a long time to shake that off. You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's important for me to prioritize my mental health and my sobriety. No, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
100% abstinent, but I don't think that it would ever be smart to party or be an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, relapses happen, but once you prioritize your mental health, I think you'll feel a lot better. And I think you know that too. You know what you got to do.
What's your life like, Allison?
What's my life like?
Yeah, I'm tired of
Uh,
yapping.
my life consists of working and taking care of some family members and, just living.
That's right.
Yeah.
Living
Just living, touching grass every day. That's something you got to do every day.
every day, bro. Yeah, I mean, if there's a difference, man. I don't want to just survive, exist, and get through life. You know what I mean? I want to build a circumstance for myself to where once I'm in a routine, I am waking up early because I'm excited to do the day. And that kind of life is possible. And you don't have to be rich to have it. It's a different kind of wealth that you have to have.
Yeah, I mean, it might take a little bit to get there, but you'll get there. You've probably been there before. I mean, once you get there, just stay on that path. Don't try to don't veer off. If you do, just get right back on it.
That's right. You've been really cool, as far as I can tell, Allison. I really appreciate you
No
being cool.
problem. I'm about to get some lunch though. I'm
Yeah, no,
hungry.
I didn't mean to hold you.
No, you're
And
good. You're good. It was good talking to you.
I hope you enjoy your food and be safe, okay?
All right, thank you. I'll be on here, so enjoy your day. Talk to you later.
Enjoy that food.
Thank you.
Allison's cool, y'all. She's good people. She been looking out for real. See, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so scary, was it? That's scary, ain't it? I know. Meeting people and talking to them and letting them talk. It's terrifying, isn't it, Patrick? I know. It's terrifying to let somebody else talk, but I'm gonna have to try it. I'm just gonna have to try it because, you know. Oh, uh-oh. Here go one. We'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? Shit.
What's good, dude?
Uh-oh. What's going on with you, baby boy?
What you
Uh-oh.
got going on today, bro?
Riding around with the top down. What you got going on?
Shit, nothing, man. Me and Wes probably about to grill out.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was just thinking about Wes. Yo, okay. So I got a message from Wes right here. I'm gonna hit him with a yes, sir.
He just brought home a grill.
Y'all over there grilling
Yeah,
out?
we got
Come
to.
on. It's getting hot outside, ain't it? That shit was quick. I
Yeah. Have you ever been to Bucky's?
ain't never been.
Where'd you get the shirt?
Swear to God, bro. I got it from Next Steps today.
Oh, you went to Next Steps?
I went to Next Steps. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. How
I'm
you
friends.
doing?
I'm friends with them still. Fucking. You want to know why I got kicked out of Next Steps, bro?
Why?
You know my ex. I ain't saying nothing bad about her, chat. I ain't saying nothing bad about her. I'm putting respect on her name. You know my ex, Mariah.
Yeah,
Did I ever show you a picture of me and Mariah?
yeah, I've seen her.
Well, you're gonna see her again. She's really pretty. Hold on. So me and her decided. So this was me in the basement at Next Steps today in Greenville. That's me. Sorry, there's people trying to. So that's me in the basement in the house and right there by the Walgreens, bro. That's
Today?
no. That's last year, right before I went to Graceland. So this is literally just last year when I met Sean and Kyle Marsh and all those people. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was working my ass off in that place. So me and Mariah ended up. They opened up a girl's house, and she ended up going to it. And I was working at Fairway Ford. Okay, I was detailing cars at Fairway Ford. Hold on, I gotta find my damn pictures, dude. I got thousands of pictures, so it takes me forever to find something, and it just so conveniently it's hard to find as soon as I want to look for it. It's super stupid. I'm working at Fairway Ford, okay, and I'm detailing cars, and she is working at Gabe's, and I finally found a picture of us. Jesus Christ. So it's not exactly an appropriate picture. Hold on a second. You know what the hell my ex looks like, bro. She's pretty, man. Anyways, damn it. She's
Yeah,
fucking
you
at the
showed it
girl's
to me.
house. She's at the girl's house, bro. And I'm literally talking to her on the phone, bro. And like I've done so many programs. I don't care, bro. I need to find this photo, bro. It's like it's just it relates to the story, man. So I've done so many of these programs, man, that it's like I know exactly what needs to be done. Like I know, like, hey, let's wake up, let's make our bed, let's not touch anybody else's groceries. Let's like, hey, if I see the trash needs to get taken out, it just gets taken out. Like stuff like that. Like, hey, um, see, bro, look, lunch tray. This was literally my background on my phone for a hot minute because I was trolling. was not trolling in a bad way. Okay, I finally found the damn pictures. Jesus Christ. All right, cool. So yeah, we was sober and we was doing good, man. All right, so look, that's us at next steps. This is right before I went to
Shit.
Graceland. That's Cody right there. That's me. That's LaTroy. All the, you know what I'm saying? There's Kyle. It's everybody, bro. You know what
John
I'm
was already
saying?
gone at that point.
No, that just happened. So me and her, me and her were doing good, and I'm working at Fairway, and she is working at Gabe's, and we wasn't drinking, we wasn't using, we wasn't doing nothing, bro. We literally took a break from TikTok. I literally like was like, hey, why don't we try to, start fresh on TikTok and kind of explain our situation and stuff since all these people are still talking about us. Like we literally took a break and like all these people were still talking about us. Anyways, so get back on the phone, get back on TikTok, man, after leaving Next Steps and like literally within a week, 6 posts later, like we're, viral again and it's daily posting. Well, while we were there at Next Steps, I wasn't using social media and I was following all rules, guidelines. I wasn't dating. I literally came to them and was like, yo, uh, me and my ex have a history, but I just want to see the best things happen for her life. And I feel like if she had an opportunity to be in a safe place and do a sober living, she would have a much more higher chance of success because she's never had that experience before, right? So just so happened that they were opening up a girl's house and they had a bed available. So I was literally over at the girl's house helping do the fucking yard work and like plant plants and cut grass and fucking what else? Like unload materials out of trucks and whatever they asked me to do, and was happy to do it because hey, she's getting ready to go have a safe place to go get sober. We're getting sober together. Yay! And guess what happened?
What's up?
I went to work. I had a fucking great job at Fairway Ford, which I kept even after I got kicked out. She came and saw me on her break, which was literally walking distance away, and gave me a hug, bro. And I have no reason to lie. Like, hand to God right now, bro. Gave me a hug, bro. And that shit got reported back. That shit got reported back to Sean, bro. To Kyle, bro. She really thinks that Kyle walked up on us. She really thinks that Kyle like knew somehow that she was like going to come hang out, and like he like pulled up on us and saw us like they were, but program fees were paid. No drinking or using. Had no behavior problems as far as all that shit was concerned. But I got a hug from my ex at the time, who was also a client in the female house, so they had to be like, hey, look, we told you, and now you guys
Yeah.
both have to go, right? So like then I had to go live in a hotel, and like you know the rest of it.
Well, shit. Did you just go visit, or was you trying to get back in there?
No, I'm good now, bro. No, I'm good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm not. I don't need to be in a sober living. I've done enough sober livings, but it's only because I know that I'm going to be better just being like in a sober. Like if we could go to meetings together and just be friends and just chill and just know that like I'm going to be a safe person, that's cool. But every place that I go to is going to try to take away my phone. All of them. None of them are going to let me do TikTok, bro. So I can't do that.
Are you still going to meetings?
I don't really have anybody right now that is like wanting to do shit with me because everybody is so busy paying attention to Reddit pages and gossip pages and tea pages, and instead of hanging out in my live chat, like this is your FaceTime to see, would I hang out with Nick? Would I not hang out with Nick? Yes, no. Okay, this is a person right here that I've literally met in real life, and I've slept in a room next to where his room is for 5, 6, 7 days, and we're still friends. my TikTok page gets too much attention for me to continue to be in the same house with him, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? But he's my homie, and I'm not as homeless as I was 2 weeks ago. I was pretty damn desperate 2 weeks ago, y'all. I was, and I was struggling, and I was scared. I was like, fuck, you know. But then I did some fucking. Hi, I would like a job. Hi, I would like a job. Hi, I would like a job.
I mean, you can always go to meetings with us, man.
I would do that. I would go to meetings with you guys, and I promise you, bro, if you guys hung out with me, we could do TikTok when we're at home and we ain't got nothing to do. I won't talk about the shit. I know how annoying it is. I won't talk about TikTok, bro, when we hang out. I promise. That's my promise to you, Wes, Sean, everybody. And I'll still be of service. I'm not, bro, I love you guys. If you guys let me be of service, I will be of service, bro. That's the least I could do. I love you.
Yeah, we go to meetings in Greenville sometimes.
Okay. I can't be all the way out in Spartanburg. I don't have my own transportation right now, but moves are being made, and I'm getting a little bit more help from friends and family. I'm not talking about cash. I'm talking about like, okay, Nick, you want to go work? All right, well, where you got to go work at? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm being a man. Like people are wrong about me, and they do have me confused. And you do have to consider the source of the information that you are receiving, if it's legitimate information or not. Because I might be the best friend that you've ever had in your entire life, bro. Truthfully, I might be the best friend that you've ever had in your entire life. Don't let a random anonymous stranger's comment deter you from making your own decision based on your own experience and your own judgments of that person. Like, don't let other people think for you is all I'm trying to say.
What's up, Nick?
Whoa, Wes, that's my boy. 100. What's up, Wes?
What's up, man?
How y'all doing over there?
Struggling, boy. We're getting through it, though.
Me too, bro. Shit. Gotta get through it. I'm proud of you, man. You went and started that new job, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Guess what, Nick?
He's muted. Man, we finna make these pork chops, bro.
They're gonna marinate for it's gonna be like 5 or something.
You don't know how to cook, bro.
Man, stop, bro.
I couldn't get up this morning, bro. And tell me why the fuck my hand smells like syrup.
Hey, I didn't mean to mute y'all. Hey, tell Wes if he wants to pop in a box, he could pop in a box too for a little bit. If you guys got time and y'all want to. I'm just trying to have fun on this app. I promise y'all, I'm not fucking too Hollywood to be somebody's fucking friend, dude. I don't give a shit about this stuff, dude. Other people do.
Guess what, Nick?
Wait, what are you going to tell me that's fucking proud of you for? What'd you do, boy?
I fucking come off blackout Tuesday, bro.
Let's go. That man said he come off blackout. Do y'all even know what that means? What's that mean, Wes? You know what that means?
Don't mean that much.
That mean he gonna be getting ahead now. I can relate to that. He could be getting ahead now. So all the work he's doing is gonna count. Yeah.
Yo, boy, been off blackout.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought. Well, let's see. Well, I thought you had I thought they had cursive you up some contracts to review, but I guess you got out of it.
My contract's null and void after Tuesday. I'm paid up.
Good to hear that.
Rewrite that. I'm gonna rewrite his shit.
The press says he's gonna rewrite it so I can't come off blackout.
Yeah, I didn't even come off of it, man. I'm still on it, man. Hey, but no, on a serious note though, like we are on good terms, right? Like I did do everything right when I exited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure so that way I can still come around barbecue and stuff like that. You know? And I'm like I said, anytime I'll still pee in a cup anytime people want me to, if they want me to. No problem. That's one thing. If I'm going to come on here and talk about recovery and stuff, I need to be transparent. If anybody feels like they need to make me pee in a cup, I'm talking about anybody who watches me, I'm happy to do it. Okay. So anybody, but I don't feel like anybody's going to really have a reason to. So I just want to be able to come around people and be people's friends and shit so we can have fun. And I'm sorry about all the weird people that's trying to make shit weird for us, you know?
I mean, you passed all the piss tests we gave you.
I'm going to smoke, man. I'll box up with y'all.
All right, come box up, man. We'll find something fun to do, bro. It's a new day.
And chat, Nick did pass all his drug tests here, by the way.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna back in the past when something wouldn't work out like that, dude. I was so immature. You know, before actually, you could relate to this, Trey. Before I had my leg injury, man. Any little thing, I would just use it as an excuse to go relapse. Any little thing, dude. Or sometimes things would be going so good that I'd have to purposefully cause some sort of stupid, petty argument so that way I'd have an excuse to go drink or something. Isn't that
I
stupid,
used to
bro?
be the same way, man, but I had to go to a 5-month inpatient to get clean because I was not going to be able to do it without that.
I've been to a bunch of them, and I couldn't have done it without it either, bro. I'm not as functional as I should be right now, but that's changing. And I wouldn't be nearly as functional as I am today, even at my fucking very best, if it wasn't for all of those fucking institutions that I had to go to trying to desperately get clean, bro.
You know how hard it was for me to go through that inpatient, bro? It was 5 months. No phone, no TV, couldn't leave the facility. All I had to do was talk to the people that was there. But I had to make myself do it or I would not be where I'm at.
And your life is better now because of it, right?
Way better.
I'm saying, you honestly, bro, like especially, and that's one thing that impresses me about you, Trey, is that like you have a really great attitude. Like for those of y'all that don't know, Lunch Tray is my friend. He's pretty big in our local recovery community. He's also missing a leg, right? So like I wanted to come in the house and like, you know, let's start doing TikTok together, and it just didn't work out for me to live in the house. Well, now we're still hanging out because we're just real, like we ain't with the fake shit. So we're just real. You know, we all decided mutually, hey, Nick, people are being weird on the internet. So if it's possible for you to find another arrangement, just find another arrangement. It wasn't no weird shit. It wasn't no fuck shit. Anyways, so Lunch Tray is missing a whole leg, y'all, from the fucking waist down. Let me see if I can get this picture off my damn. Hey, bro, you know that picture? I got to post that on my Facebook, Lunch Tray. I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't want y'all to think I was salty or anything like that. I was just stressed out because I really did have to figure out what I was going to do day to day. But I'm good now. At least until I start getting a paycheck and shit, I'll be all right.
How about where you stole my crutches?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to show right now. Yeah. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna download it for sure because it wants to show me this long ass story, like all those snaps that we took that day because I was trying to get people to go look at Snapchat. All right, I got it. Cool. Yeah. So he's got the crutches. He's in a sober living too. Like all my friends pretty much are in recovery communities, right? But I had something happen to my leg because of my own stupid decisions. And bro, imagine me complaining or even trying to tell y'all about my little wheelchair story when homie over here literally is missing the leg from the waist down. Shit's crazy. What's up, Wes? Yo, what's up, Spencer? My boy. Oh, I'm trying to get Wes in here. What's up, Wes? Let me get you back on there, huh? I think I want to go back to Food Lion, y'all. All right.
What, to work?
Yeah. Food Line Distribution. Oh, so I was explaining before I got all distracted. Yeah, so that's Trey right there, y'all. He is a real person. And I was playing with his crutches. All right, so you're riding on the pallet jack. You're riding on the pallet jack, and you got the forks are sticking out behind you, and you riding it. You standing up straight.
Tiny, tiny.
Tiny, 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 standing up straight. And you got a shelf, a shelf, a shelf, and a shelf. And then it has a number, a number, a number, a number. And then you have a shelf, a shelf, a shelf, a shelf, and it has a number, a number, a number, a number. Your eyes have to, like, you have to be, like, zoned in. And then your eyes have to catch the number as it's being told to you through a headset. So it's going to say this weird number, and it's going to repeat it. And then your eyes got to catch that. And when your eyes catch that, that's when your hands grab that. And so you're either going to be grabbing this direction, this direction, this direction, or this direction, and bringing it back onto the pallet. All right. So everywhere you go, zzz, zzz, zzz. Make sure it doesn't fall over. Zzz. Listen to the headset. Zzz. Okay. Now it's this freaking tall. We got to saran wrap it. We got saran wrap it. We got saran wrap it. Tie it. All right. Put everything back on top. Zzz. Now it's 7 feet tall. Now it's 7 feet tall. It's ready to go get loaded up into the truck. It's ready to go get loaded up into the truck and taken to the grocery store. That's where that money is. It's some hard work, though. I hurt my lower back doing the shit. So this time, I'm going to slow down a little bit until I'm fully confident that when I'm pulling those 50, 60-pound cases, that I'm not going to injure myself or make any other sort of bad, risky, reckless movement, because I was moving a little too fast last time. And that's a good job. People get that job and they keep that job 25, 30 years, you know? So I'm going to invest in myself. And if they give me the opportunity to work there again, I'm going to really work there.
You should go to BMW, man.
They're not too friendly with the people with the backgrounds and stuff. What's up, Alex James? Thank you for the heart me. Did they call you from that? Nah, but I think the problem is my phone. I don't think it's the place. I literally got my phone taken from me in Graceland for like 6 months. So why does that matter? Okay, I have like 1,000 unread emails and like hundreds of unheard voicemails, and all of my memory in my phone is totally taken up. So that's why I have to use the two phones a lot of times, because like my phone's not even like operating correctly, and I don't know what to do to fix it. It just took up all my memory. So I probably am getting phone calls left and right for people, but I'm not receiving them right now. And Jesus Christ, it's getting hot in here, y'all. Is it hot over there, y'all's house, Trey?
Hell no, it feels good.
Shit, man. It's clean. I can't show y'all my room or nothing, but it's clean at least. When things are better in the future, bro, it's not going to be weird. And I'm like, okay, you remember how I was having anxiety when I was in the house with y'all?
Yeah.
I ain't tripping about going outside or going out in public or anything anymore. I was tripping there for a little minute. But I'm hanging out with my sister for the past couple weeks. And honestly, watching you guys talk, and then some of the conversations be like y'all, like, okay, like it's scary to think about until you see like, oh damn, all these people that are talking and stuff, it sounds like they're trying hard to hate me. It sounds like they're trying, like they're looking for reasons. You know, they always go back to like the classic reasons that like, you know, is always guaranteed to bring shock and awe to a new person or whatever. But it's like some of them are just like, man, you know what, bro? Some of them are like, you know what? I'm fatigued. I'm kind of tired of just talking shit. Like, I kind of just want to see him just like get his shit together. What do y'all think about that? Aren't we all kind of fatigued on all of the like?
Man,
I'm just gonna have me a little chill little life, man. You know.
yeah.
So seeing everybody talking shit, and then seeing that it's like not even really that bad, and then it's like, okay, it's not even that bad, bro. So now it kind of makes me feel like, all right, maybe I took enough time for myself, and maybe I should just come back, just come back outside and just like try to be worth a damn. You know?
So you said you got a job as a flagger?
Yeah, I have a certification. I don't have a company that's hired me yet.
Oh, okay.
I have to go
What's
grab
that
personal
like?
protective equipment. I
Flagging
haven't.
cars on the road or something?
Yep, sure is. Oh, so yeah, so I can't be on my phone doing that job. You know what I mean? I can't be fucking around because it's the traffic. It's like the public. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be very important for me to make eye contact with the people behind the wheel, and also to make eye contact and have clear communication. Probably going to be through a two-way radio. I think that's their preferred method of communication. And just make sure that I don't spend any time sitting down or like trying to move from my station or anything like that. You know.
I can
So
get you a job. I got a job, but the house won't let me do it, so
Yeah,
I could give it to you.
yeah.
what is it?
What job it is, Trey?
It's working the front door at a strip club, scanning IDs. The house won't let me do it.
Hell no, you
Where?
ain't doing that.
Where?
Nikita's in Spartanburg.
That is so dangerous, dude. Holy shit.
See, tell him, Nick.
That is so fucking dangerous, dog. I don't know if I would even do it. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I've worked in a nightclub before, man. It is not what it's scary sometimes, man. It can be very fucking dangerous, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good thing you didn't. It's a good thing you didn't get the job, dude. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Oh, I got the job.
Because the thing,
The
no,
house
it's a
won't
good
let me
thing.
do it.
It's a good thing they're not letting you, because just imagine you got somebody, bro, who's full of alcohol and he wants to take out his hard night on you, and you didn't even do anything over an ID. You know how crazy people are, Trey. It's not safe, bro. I don't want to see you work at a place like that.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be honest. That's scaring the shit out of me just thinking about it, dude.
yeah, bro.
my friend's dad owns it.
Still, man.
Well, shit, that's even worse. That means you'll be hanging out there.
Then he's gonna feel like he could get away with even more. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna have some entitlement because it's his buddy's place.
Yeah, like you do here, like you the president of Nikita's.
Man, I'm gonna be so happy soon, dude. Soon, man. I'm gonna have some stability in my life and some working every day in my life and maybe some church on Sunday in my life. What y'all think about that?
Shit, we go to church every Sunday.
Tell me what we're cooking, bro.
I ain't got no ride, but if I can throw y'all some gas money, I don't know how y'all are getting there, but I would definitely go to church.
Now, Wes is marinating some pork chops in blackberry and Italian dressing. I do not know how that's going to taste.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Blackberry and Italian dressing sounds like probably one of the most interesting. Yes, it's a yes for me, dude.
Yeah. You gonna come over and eat with us, Nick?
No, pick me up,
Huh?
He said, pick me up.
scoop me up.
He said he'll Uber you.
You sure about that? It sounds like that's gonna get kind of expensive. That sounded like if you're gonna Uber me, it sounded like you about to spend $50, brother.
God damn.
I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna ask.
I want to hang out with you. I just hang out with you, just cause. So,
We'll call you later.
well, if y'all figure out a ride or something, I'll throw some gas to it or something later. But let's plan ahead. I want to try that damn blackberry. I want to try that damn blackberry Italian. What's he talking about? Steak? Is that a steak?
No, it's pork chops.
Pork chops. Blackberry Italian pork chops.
Barbecue.
Only in the upstate, y'all. Only
And
in the upstate.
Pork chops.
barbecue with it too.
Tracy's gonna get on there and grade them later.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on live. And grade them.
If you do that, hey, why don't y'all go live and show it, and I'll just support you guys, and me and my viewers, me and my supporters, and my cool people will literally just watch what you guys are doing.
All right, yeah, we'll let your chat rate it.
Yeah, if you want to, I ain't got shit going on. What's up, dude?
Yeah, we can. Hey, my video did pretty good, bro.
Hey, all you gotta do is just keep posting. I told you, bro, and be yourself. You don't have to change anything about yourself. Just set the phone up and be Trey,
Oh,
and there you go.
Right, show them.
Hold on, let me turn the camera on.
Yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, I'll open up some boxes, y'all. Hey, 555 in chat. I'm gonna open up some boxes. Y'all come play. What's up, everybody? Look, he got a big box too. My boy Trey. My boy, Trey.
It
Free
looks
him.
terrible. I ain't gonna
Free
lie. It
him,
looks
man, bro.
horrible.
That don't matter. We want to
What
see
y'all
you,
think
bro.
about this, chat?
We
What
want to
y'all
see.
think?
We want to see you, man. Turn it down, camera on. There we go.
Wait till you
What's
see
up?
this man eat it later. He's gonna be like, "Can I have some more, bro?"
Uh-oh, y'all. What they got going on? Uh-oh, y'all. Trey, make sure we
Yo,
can see. Make sure we can see y'all, man, because you got the big box. Make sure we can see y'all. Put it up.
all right, hold up,
Put it
hold
up
up,
somewhere still so we can see you guys.
hold up.
You got to think about the viewer now. All right, let's see if there's anybody else that want to come up here too. This person is a subscriber. So what's up, buddy?
Nothing.
If you lose your box privileges, you get about 1 or 2 chances with box privileges, guys, because you guys can get me in trouble. So,
Hold up, bro.
all right, I guess they decided they didn't want to. All right, I'm keeping the momentum going. What's up, guys? Uh, Jesus Christ. Hey, hey, what's up, Belle?
Hey Nick, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I just had a quick question. I've been watching you and I've been seeing how you've been struggling like with a home, and I was wondering if like the Trey would ever, because I know you were staying with him at one point, if you guys could ever like live together again, just so you have a secure place to be.
I mean, that would be a conversation for Trey and Wes. What do you guys think about that, Trey and Wes? You guys want a roommate?
I mean, we could.
It's just scary seeing you like out there with nowhere to go, you know?
Yeah, I know. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? And I will be okay. So,
Well, I wish you well and hope you stay safe. I am throwing in some laundry and I'll be watching in the comments. I just had that idea and was thinking I should say something about it.
well, thank you, Belle.
Of
And I hope you have
course.
fun with your laundry. And we'll see you soon,
Thank
okay?
you. Okay, have a great day, guys.
It's
Bye.
kind of
Bye.
reached out to you, Nick, and told you to call me after the live. So,
Okay.
just, you know,
I'm going to call
me
you.
after the live. Nothing to talk about in here.
Oh, yeah, no worries, bro. I'm not. Hey, I'm on all positivity only. I don't know who's coming in these boxes, bro. So we're taking a chance. You and me basically are like, you got the big box, I got this box, and I'm just letting people come in. If it's a cool person, we keep them. If it's not a cool person, we release them back out into the wild. All right,
All right.
cool. So and if I see that I see that they're getting ready to say some bullshit, I'll just go ahead and cut them off, okay, or mute them or whatever. All right, let's see who this person is. And we just can't take it personally, y'all. This is what I deal with every day. Sorry.
That fucking robot.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
What's up, KB?
How do I turn my video on?
Well, let's see, man. Can
Yeah,
you?
here it goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
Let me flip it around. How do you flip it around? So no, I've been watching a while, bro. Seeing your struggles and shit and all that and everything.
Has all of it been struggles? Has all of it been struggles? Have I not overcame some things and maybe had some W's in the mix, some triumphs, or is it just all
I
been?
didn't say you weren't like doing good things too at the same time. Like you're just, I mean, I've just seen where you've been like looking for a
Place to
stable
stay.
place to stay,
Yeah.
like a stable home, good job, blah blah blah.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, me and my girl just split up, so I have a 2-bedroom apartment, and I ain't gay or nothing. I ain't trying to do no gay stuff, nothing like that. But
That's not. Yeah, that's a. I understand where you're coming from.
but like to offer, like I had a buddy when I was younger let me, stay with him, get on his feet or get on my feet, and change and stuff and get off my drugs and stuff and everything. But like,
TikTok shop rugs. We say rugs.
oh, right, sorry. But,
Yeah, we have to be careful what we say.
But yeah, man, if you're actually legitimate about working and, if you plan to do something better than to just like live somewhere forever as a roommate,
Mhm.
I wouldn't care, but I'm all the way in Kentucky. But if you're ever in this area, I mean, I wouldn't care to let you crash here and even help you. I'm a supervisor at my job and could get you a job easily. I mean, it's $20 an hour, stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, I would have to see where you're progressing and not like, just falling back into depending on a roommate. Like you'd have to come to want to, I'm not saying a month in or anything like that, but like eventually be, save up money, get out on your own and show like progress.
And I really like that is exactly that is what helping somebody couldn't look like. A person says that they want help. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for an opportunity. Like that's an opportunity, right? I just can't leave my home state to go pursue it, and it be another situation where I might move in with a stranger because my circumstance has changed in the past couple of days. I had nobody, I thought, right? Nobody, all right? And then now I'm back around my sister, and now I'm like, I have a job interview in the morning, and it's like my family's like, hey, we're kind of tired of every couple of months you just like finding some stranger from the internet to go try to figure it out with. Why don't you just maybe do whatever it takes to be busy working every fucking day here at home? So I'm going to try that. And if that doesn't work, that's when we're going to get back on the, hey, internet strangers, I need a room train. And you have been one of the safest, kindest, legitimate sounding opportunities that I could have been blessed to come my way, because it's nobody's responsibility to fucking help me get a job, get a car, get a license, get fed, have a hotel. Nobody's responsibility but my own. So for you to take time out of your day to extend a helping hand to help a man pull himself out, not to be like, I get what you're saying and we're on the same page, bro. I just can't take a risk of leaving my home state to go potentially end up worse than where I was prior to leaving. What happened was I went to Maine. A person just like you came into my live chat and said, hey, come to Maine. And it gave me the exact same offer. And then 6 hours into the Greyhound, he canceled the ticket and was live streaming it, and thousands of people got to make fun of me while I stressed out in Washington, D.C. or something,
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be a troll or nothing. It's nothing like that. And I mean, again, you can't trust me from nobody because you don't know me. But I was just saying, I didn't know that you were.
And dude, that is what help looks like. And you're a good person for offering that. And I appreciate you, KB.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, if again, I don't know where I'm going to be if me and my girl, she moved out here last month, so I don't know what we'll do in the next few months. But I know as of right now, for the next, at least like 3 months, because my lease ends in September, I had an open room if you just needed something and I could help you get a job. Like you could work where I work, get on your feet. But yeah, I understand what you're saying about staying there. And, man, I wish you the best. Good luck.
I truly just want to work and go to the gym and hang out here in a healthy fashion and just have a normal little life, bro. I really am trying to do that. So I really appreciate you giving me legitimate resources towards that goal. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'll hop off here. I'll just, take care. Good luck with everything you want to do and hope you succeed.
Hey, thank you for that, man. Everything that you're saying is telling me that you're probably a quality individual who has sincere intentions, and you're probably not one of these crazy ass people looking for troll content or trying to see me crash out. So you have no idea how happy that makes me, and I really appreciate you, sir.
You're welcome, bro. I mean, I've had nothing myself with nobody to help, and I had to like claw my way back to. Now I've got to, that's been 10 years ago. I had to, but now I'm doing great, and it ain't nothing to send out a helping hand. But yeah, man, you take care, and best of luck with what you got going on.
What was your DOC, bro?
I didn't go to prison.
No, what was your DOC? What was your D of choice?
Oh,
You don't have to say the word. Did it go up or did it go down?
down.
Down, me too.
I mean, I'm prescribed medication. I'm prescribed.
Be careful with what you say.
Yeah.
Be careful with what you say so I don't get flagged is all I'm saying. Be careful don't say the prescription's name. Don't
I'm
you know what I mean?
not.
I'm just trying to help you so that way I don't have to tell you anything. I'm not being rude, I promise.
Yeah.
I know it sounds that way, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to help people, dude. I'm sorry.
I got my own stuff where like I used to be real bad, but now I take it responsibly. I take it as recommended, and a lot of that has to do with my girl. She got me on balance her last 2 or 3 years, so. But she ain't nothing like that. She don't do nothing. She barely drinks, and I've always had my issues. But yeah, she's helped me get level headed and quit all that shit.
Your girl actually helped you with that, man?
Yeah, well, she's a really wonderful person, so she made me want to quit. Like, and more the fact like not wanting to lose her out of my life. But we just got other issues besides that has caused her to leave. So.
Well, that's not what I'm used to hearing from people. I'm used to hearing from people that their girl made them want to drink more. So you're pretty blessed in that way, man.
Yeah, man, she's a wonderful human being. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve her because I felt like a piece of shit a lot of times in my life. But she's helped me out a ton when it comes to that, and like she helped me get my job when I got here, stuff like that.
He does this every summer.
So.
I get nervous, man, when I meet a new person, man, because it takes me a second to feel them out. But I feel like you're a good dude, KB. I really, man. If I was a little bit more sure of myself and I had a little bit like license in a car and shit like that, and I could just like take off, then I would be going to see some of these places. Like you're making an offer for me in Kentucky. Okay, that's a couple of hours away. If I'm fucking homeless, bro, then a couple of hour drive for a better life shouldn't be that big a deal. You know what I mean? It's just really scary, man, like to think about hopping on another Greyhound and it being another scam, dude. Like this is 3 times it's happened to me in the past year, and it's almost taken my life, dude. So I just have to maybe I just need to keep my ass put, bro, and just like make some friends here at home and just own up to my bullshit here at home and change it. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's your home too. I mean, of course you want to be, I don't want to leave Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand wanting to be there. I mean, I know you can do it, man. You just gotta, like me, you have to decide,
but see, that's what everybody's like, bro, trying to hit me with this moral standpoint on like what, like is like we've identified the problem. Nicholas is unemployed, and it's like if you just wake up on, and I'm not talking about you right now. It's frustrating to me because I don't have anything recent to show people. Hey, I'm a fucking 9 to 5 employee person, not just a live streaming TikTok person who is hoping to make enough gifts to, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually work, bro. This used to come second. And because I went out to this giant facility in California in November, it put a halt on my entire life as far as what's this next goal? What's this next thing? Okay, a GD, or this or that, a job, whatever. All of that effort was going into doing whatever these people asked me to do so that way they could be fucking famous on TikTok. And that's not an excuse, but that's what the truth is, man. And it's like, it really shook me up. It really shook me up, man, because it's like all I want to fucking do is work and gym and be a normal person. And nobody wants to allow me space to prove that they have me so fucking confused. Like, my entire time I was out there, I spent my entire time being productive. So what? I wasn't working at 9 to 5, but I was growing,
Bro, do you, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but just being honest, if you're looking for just like a regular job, like factory, warehouse, whatever, just make you a fake resume, bro. We do not read no resumes. We don't.
I was thinking that shit.
Yeah, like when I hire I got a team of 30, and when I hire for my team, I don't make one phone call on their resume. I look to see, okay, do you have relevant experience to what, what you say in that resume is what I believe. I'm not going to waste my time calling jobs and saying, like, we give everybody an opportunity. And if you come there, bro, and you miss every day or you're shitty, I'll just send you out the door and I'll get somebody else. I got 50 other applications sitting. So,
Yes, sir.
so just if you want a job, whatever you're applying for, professional jobs like doctors, lawyers, things like that, of course you're going to have proof. But if you're going to a factory and warehouse, man, they're just wanting bodies because a lot of people aren't going to do that kind of work. So
That sound about right, Wes? Wes, you listening to this, dude? I'm listening to this shit. He said he's a supervisor at his job, and you heard what he offered me and everything. I wish I could take him up on the offer. Sounds like a fucking awesome dude, but I just can't risk leaving home. But man, this information he's giving us right now, if anybody's unemployed watching this, holy shit.
that's just for warehouse work and factory work.
Sorry, I'm listening.
Oh, you're good. Jobs that has a high turnover rate where people are coming and going because they are hard jobs. I'm not going to lie, they're hard fucking jobs. But if you just want to get in the door somewhere, that's what you do. Or even if you want somewhere like a call center or something like that, look up on the internet. Look in your area for call centers that have shut down or contracts that have ended and say, hey, I worked here for 6 years. They can't call nobody. The place is shut down. Who the fuck are they going to call? They just got to believe you.
So I've got a question for you.
That is fucking. Whoa! I just caught what he said. Holy fuck, that's smart, bro. I just caught what he said because you can't fucking prove that you didn't work there, and that's what matters. Holy shit!
And you can
He's
look
giving
up
us the game.
9 times out of 10, man. You can look up on YouTube. Look up whatever the job title is and say basically, what is this job? How do I do this job? And you can watch 5 or 6 30-minute videos, and you'll see basically the entire thing of the job so that when you go to your interview, you can say, yeah, I've done that before. This is how you do it. And it's all from YouTube. And then, of course, every job is going to train you anyways. So as long as you can get your foot in the door, you should be able to get, right into the jobs.
Dude, that is some fucking seriously. Dude, I'm going to go on Indeed and make myself another one. Should I use ChatGPT?
You can. I mean, that's kind of like the best method right now people are using. Anything that you make on ChatGPT, though, you definitely want to read it and make sure because they try to make things look very professional and use sometimes I've made a mock one and they use words in there I have to look up. So I don't want to sound dumb in the interview because I don't know what is on my resume. So I would definitely like I said, just anything relevant that you can put on there that whatever job you're applying for. I mean, you always want to do research on the job itself and what it entitles. But after that, man, and that's how I got my, bro, my girl works at this place called Jack Henry. They do payment processing.
Yes.
And my job now, I'm kind of trying to get away from it because I work 16 hours a day. So it's just a lot. And I haven't had no time with my family. That's kind of why she left because I'm just never here. And anyways, she has a job opened up in her call center for a fraud support specialist. And I did work at a call center, but I worked there for 3.5 months and that place is closed down. So I worked there 7 years in the fraud department and they called me the next day with the interview.
Oh my God, bro.
Bro, I've been looking up, she's going to go over what they do with me. I got the interview Monday. So she's going to go over with me what they do tomorrow and basically tell me, all I need to know is a description of the job and then I can get in an interview. I'll get whatever. But most of it, man, is just, it's not even they want to see a little bit of experience, but it's personality. As long as you have a great personality, try to make some jokes, professional jokes in the interview, get them to laugh, just make yourself likable. And they're more willing to take a chance on that than they are versus someone's worked 5 years versus 1 year.
So I come in and hi, welcome to your interview. You must be Mr. Harris. Hi, pleasure to meet you. My name is Nicholas. Sorry, my Wi-Fi thing popped in. Hi, yes, Nicholas, pleasure to meet you. So, Nicholas, why should we hire you for our company? Why should we hire you? Because I'm just trying to show up on time, give you a smile and a yes sir, and get it done. Didn't say anything wrong, right? Let him know that I'm going to be prompt, I'm going to be task oriented, and I'm going to be submissive to my people in authority, right? So yeah, little things like that. But you have to also fill out the job if you're going to go apply to go be a dishwasher somewhere, that's probably the kind of vibe you might be able to bring with you. But I would suggest also just maintaining a even consistent level of professionalism that it feels authentic, without being too, yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I'm
Yeah,
going
I
in
mean,
for,
but like my thing is work ethic. So like work ethic goes far with me. Like my job now, I started there at the bottom of the totem pole, and in 3 months I made supervisor over like a guy. Our one department, he quit, and I made supervisor just by work ethic. I mean, I was there, bro, like 13, 14, 15 hours a day. People wouldn't stay past 8. I did anything and everything they asked me to do. I worked as hard as I could because I mean, in warehouse factory work, that's what you got to do. And in 3 months, one of the supervisors quit, and people that had been there 2, 3 years applied and didn't get it. And so I got it over them, and I fucking barely been there. So, that's a big thing with a lot of those because it is a physical labor job. So if you're going physical labor, man, go in there and just kill it. And
would
show
you
them your
think,
work.
here, I'm gonna switch screens with you guys real quick. Hold on. Yeah, hold on real quick. All right. So would you guys think that I'd be worth a damn on a manual labor job site? Just
I
be
mean, bro,
real. Just be real with me, chat. Just be real with me, everybody. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not subscribers only real quick. Because okay, yeah, it's subscribers only. Okay, everybody's free. All right, so you listen to him talking right now. Giddy up, yeehaw, let's go. He's talking about work ethic and attitude on a manual labor, warehouse, manufacturing type environment. For those of you that are watching me and know anything about me, do you guys think that I would perform in that type of environment? Or do you think that I ever have that kind of environment? Okay, somebody says no work ethic.
I think if you
No, it's not
dedicate
it's not a flexing picture. I was expecting a lot more hate. I was expecting a lot more 1 month. Okay. All right, so maybe like a concrete manufacturing plant, maybe a place that manufactures stone vinyl siding for houses, and you have to unload pallets for 12 hours a day in a hot warehouse and not break the fragile stone products inside of the wooden rubber molds, and you're stacking these assembly lines and somebody's peeling it out, and your whole job all day long is to pick these fucking cases up and not break the rocks inside of these bitches, and you're literally moving like this all fucking day, and you get one fucking break. That was me before social media and before I ever went viral. And when I fucking did eventually get followers and shit, it was only because I found time after my 12-hour day at the fucking warehouse, y'all.
what
And
are
I'm
the
talking
breaks
about,
in South Carolina like? You guys
okay,
ever get a break?
so House of Rayford, I worked there for 2 years as a shoulder cutter. Okay, that's a slaughterhouse where they process chickens. And these chickens are huge. They're pumped full of hormones, man. They're like 40, 50 pounds. These they got biceps and shit. Like the little wings on them and stuff got
Yeah.
like little biceps on them. I'm so serious. Anyway, so, a person has to grab the chicken while it's alive and hang it up on shackles. Hang it up on shackles. And you got to hang 20 birds a minute while they pecking at you, peeing on you, trying to get away from you. Yeah, they're alive with feathers on them. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's somebody's job, right? And that wasn't my job, but that's the big money in there. Every other job is a chicken getting put on a cone, and you have to cut it with this little itty bitty razor sharp knife, and the bird is frozen solid. And you have to know, like, the thing is when you're cutting a shoulder, it's not going to be the joint is not going to be in the same spot on the chicken. God doesn't have a factory in heaven where he is specifically, like with laser precision, building these chickens to come down to Chick-fil-A to make our sandwiches. Okay? Each one is a little bit different, So you have this tool, which is this 2.5-inch knife, and in one slice, you have to
separate the shoulder joint, clean the scalpel bone, pull down the wing and the breast, and remove the fan bone, all in one movement.
One motion.
One motion, bro. It took me 4 fucking months of stabbing up my hands. Look at that
Just to
fucking,
get you were good at it.
just to figure out how to cut it good one time.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
And
talking.
that's what I asked is like you were talking about one break. Like I know the break schedules are different in state. Like my state, my warehouse, they come down from Wisconsin and they bought it. So our labor laws here are different. I know in Wisconsin, all you can get is 1 10-minute break and a lunch break in an 8-hour day. So I didn't know what they were like in South Carolina.
Now I understand the question. I apologize to you. I do have my volume a little bit
You're
low.
good. I don't care. I mean, you gave me knowledge on what you did. So
And thank you for having this conversation with me. The way that they do breaks here is for 8 hours, you got to have at least, I think, a 30-minute. But anything over that, they do it like you get an hour and a 50, like you get a 30 and then a 15 and a 15. Like if you work in a warehouse most of the time, or either that or they'll just give you a 30 and like a 15 later, you know?
yeah.
So some places, if it's really brutal work, they trying to split that up. You might have a day where you only get one break, and then the next day they break it up into 2, split schedules. But when I worked at the slaughterhouse place, 2 breaks a day. No, 3 breaks. Yeah. A little short break, lunch, and then a little short break, home.
You're talking about 10 minutes, like 10 or 15.
Like 10, I think.
And that's what ours is 1 10 or 2 10s during the day and a lunch break, and then every 4 hours, like where I work over and stay like 12 to 16, I get every 4 hours I get an extra 10. So I mean, it's kind of. I know we had to call the labor board in Kentucky because when they come down, they did it on Wisconsin laws, and they only gave us 1 10. This is before I got there, but they only gave us 1 10 and a lunch, and then somebody said no, we're supposed to get 2 10s in 8 hours, so they called the labor board. And the labor was on them quick. They called it and they closed that shit overnight. So
You can't just work. You can't work people and not give them breaks.
yeah, man, I don't know, man. I watch a lot of your stuff. A lot of it's like clips. I don't even think it's your account where people clip you and stuff.
And I wish people would maybe come hang out with me instead of watching all the clips. Like the clips are all taken out of context. They're all spin with a narrative. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of stuff is to make fun of you and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, from watching your lives, I don't think you're a bad guy. I mean, you are very animated. I got to give you that. So that's what makes the clips because of how you are. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have like a larger than life personality, but I think a lot of stuff is misunderstood about. And I think what you actually need, man, is like a legitimate opportunity where maybe another TikToker or someone who is like me, who has a good job, where they can document, giving you the opportunity. I mean, a day-to-day of, he's doing well. He went to work today. He really wants, he's saved this much money. He's really wanting to get his own car, his own place. He's getting his life on track. Just, something like that to where, people can stop making fun of you and maybe, adjust that humiliating into like being proud of you and stuff. And you actually showing people that I meant everything I said. This is what I said I was going to do. This is what I've done.
If I had a place to stay and somebody that I could pay for transportation until I got my own, or actually, no, scratch that. I have a Chime account now, so I can actually order my own Ubers. So if I had a place to stay that was consistent and I could work on myself in that way, I would be okay. But it's daily living in a hotel room most of the time that stresses me out because I'm no longer in active addiction. I'm no longer a alcoholic who drinks. I'm a person who, by choice, just wakes up and I just don't drink alcohol. Like I have no, like I don't want to drink alcohol or be around people who drink alcohol. Okay. What people are mad at is I literally hit a little Benjamin. I hit a little legal hemp product. It costs literally like $10, a little pin at the store. And before I go to bed, I will like hit a little THCA pen, which is legal in my state, and like that to a lot of people is considered relapsing. And I don't subscribe to that. And there's also people that are really against just any kind of plant medicine whatsoever. Like if I had a prescription for some sort of like pharmaceutical that had all these terrible side effects, and as long as I had a prescription for it, it doesn't matter if it causes me cancer. It is okay. It is okay as long as big pharma gives it to us. You know, as long as late stage capitalism approves, then everything is okay. You know, I'm probably gonna have to restart because I get off on a tangent.